league or like.
Was you always proud to say it? Like I've always been proud.
To say
I'm Jamaican.
I don't know if I was always proud to say I was. I actually wasn't. I actually wasn't proud of being Jamaican.
Is it being?
And it wasn't that I wasn't
yeah.
not proud. It was just, I don't know what it was. I think it was just trying to be foreign. Do you know what I mean? So, like, you come to this country, I have an accent, and that's weird. I go to primary school and...
Do you remember having an accent?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I remember having a bit of an accent for the first year.
Yeah.
And then I don't know when it just dissolved, it just kind of disappeared. But I only remembered it because my step-brother said something about it. And it wasn't like negatively or anything. He just kind of identified it. And I was just like, oh, obviously. Like.
Yeah.
But like going into school, and then I entered into year 3. So the class that I'd gone into had already known each other. So they'd already did year 1, year 2, or like reception. So they were tight-knit. They knew each other.
Even for some of them from the nursery.
You know what I mean? And I kind of entered this space where I don't know anyone. And in the first week, I like wet myself, and like I literally wet myself. Do you know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, like, can you show me where the toilets are? And then this girl showed me where the toilets are, but she took me to the teacher's toilets. And then like a couple hours later, I needed to go to the toilet. So I went back to the teacher's toilets, but they were closed. So I was like trying to find the fucking toilet, couldn't find the toilet, and then I pissed myself at like 7 years old. Do you know what I mean? And then I don't remember exactly, but I went and I told my teacher, and she was like, oh, like, you're too old to be wetting yourself, like, you're a big girl, like, come on. They took me down to reception. I think they gave me a jumper to tie around my waist, and they called my nan to come get me. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like...
do you know another thing no one saw?
But did they though? That's what I recall in my memory. I don't know how dramatic it actually was.
I'm not laughing, I'm just thinking, did they? Because I
don't really remember, but I know that I wet myself, and that was hurtful. Not that I don't think it was hurtful at the time. Like, I didn't process it in how I process it now. But that was shit I was dealing with without my mum or dad. My nan just then. I'm getting used to like being.
Alright, cool. So backtrack us then. Sorry, before we get to you wetting yourself, unfortunately.
Yes.
How did when I say the process is like, so who was you with in Jamaica at 7, and then who left? So for me,
I was with my mum. I was with my mum.
Cool.
So it's me and my mum, my brother, and myself.
The brother that I met, DJ.
JJ.
No.
The DJ.
Yeah, the DJ.
No, that's my younger brother.
Oh, okay.
So
I like you like.
He might have been like maybe 3 or less.
Oh, okay.
He would have been like 1. He was like literally just a baby. Like he would have just been born at the time. So it was my older brother Sanjay, who you haven't met.
Yeah.
And then we migrated together on our own. So my mum took us to the airport, and then we got...
Wait, whoa. Slow down, Sway. Slow it down. So mum was staying in Jamaica?
Mum was staying in Jamaica.
Wild.
Mum stayed in Jamaica. She organised it for me and my older brother to go visit my nan. So they sent like an invitation letter to go and visit my nan, and then my dad sort of like co-signed it, so he was like buying tickets for me, and then my nan bought tickets for my brother. They sent us to England. So
did you call it England? What did
Foreign.
Oh my god, that's so unique.
We're going to
I don't think I knew geography.
No.
Anywhere outside of Jamaica was foreign. There was no Africa, no Asia, no Australia, no Nigeria. It was foreign.
It's foreign.
Sorry.
We're going to foreign, so we went to foreign. Like me and my brother was going to foreign, and we were like excited. We were like aware that it was England because my nan would often migrate back and forth, so we were used to her coming to England.
Which I like. My aunties, uncles came up, so I knew the culture in a sense. So I like
this that thing.
Yeah, cool.
And then now you realise that's like the windrush. That's the aftermath of that. That's why they used to migrate as often as they did. So yeah, my mum took us to the airport. She didn't come with us. She was staying back in Jamaica with my little brother. She put us on a plane, like, and she snaked me as well because I would cry every time she left, and that was just a thing. Like, if she took me to school, I would bawl. If she took me anywhere and left, I would bawl. Like, I don't know, mummy issues. So I think she told my little brother, my older brother, that she was going to get donuts or some shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, it snaked us, and I realised that she's not coming back. Like, she's disappeared.
When you guys travel by yourself?
Yeah.
This is really unique. So I travelled with my grandma to get here.
Yeah.
So you would have been the kids that I saw with the yellow badge or something.
I don't know if we had a yellow badge.
Or something orange. There would always be like, these kids are travelling by themselves. Sorry.
Me and my brother, and then there was another kid. There was another kid there who his dad has brought him. He was travelling on his own, and he was literally on the same metal seats as us, and he was sat there. And I thought he was a girl because he had long cameras. Like down to here, and he looked very pretty. But then when I was on the plane, I realised he was a boy, so he made friends with my brother, and I was like, oh, you just stole my friend, but he was a boy, so they had more things in common. And
I'd be like, okay, I'll let this one go.
You know what I mean? Cool. But he was on his own, we were on our own, so we all sat together on the plane, which was fine. Like, a hair hostess, like, she kind of checked on us every now and then, got us our stuff, and like, do you know what I mean, helped us with that process.
I saw the other side, like I would see the kids traveling. I would have seen what your process was when I was with my grandma.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
So then, like, they took us to immigrations and customs. This woman was like asking us questions and that. This bitch asked me if I was married. And I looked at her like, sis, are you fucking serious?
You know, the funny thing, I understand why your reaction would be that. But there are people that will come in.
Right.
But I didn't
realise that. I didn't realise that. At the time. I didn't realise that. I was just like, can you be, do you think my brother's my husband?
What do you think it is?
Yeah, exactly. What I want for you. Anyway, we like came out and I saw my nan and my dad and stuff, and then they took us back to their little flat in Hackney. And we stayed there.
Oh, you was in East London?
Yeah, like I grew up in Hoxton. Like Hoxton Market, literally, like the middle of Hoxton, and that was when it was grimy.
Yeah.
But loved it. It was like, that was home and it was beautiful. And then before the end of the summer, like a hurricane hit home, so that washed away the little house that we lived in. So basically, like, my mum didn't have anywhere to put us if we were to return back home. We just didn't have a home, and she was like, well, my nan was like, well, they're gonna have to stay. They can stay.
So wait, sorry! No, these twists and turns, sorry! I'm entertained!